how you doing? My name is Joseph Charles Collin. View modern art. Now I'm doing something totally different from what you've seen. What I'm gonna do, and gonna do another painting with. I just did this one with the paint I still have on. I redid the chin. Now I'm gonna do something that I'm not sure how this is gonna work, but this is the first thing, and it's a first type thing. And so basically what you have is this. I'm gonna do the chin and I'll explain what this is all about. So first of all, just doing the chin part. Now, there's a reason why I'm doing just the chin part. Actually, I'm just going to keep that. Then you'll understand in a second what I'm doing. Now, I'm going to put the stamp in the middle. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Maybe put this actually in the corner. How am I going to do this? I have a vision for this. This is like a kind of like a stamp for this. It's like a. I don't want to keep it. I want to keep it different from those. So no, I'm just going to do this in a corner, like this. So I want these kind of. Let's see. It's kind of like a signature for this. You'll understand in a second. So. It's like a signature. Oh, that didn't work too well. Might have to hit this again. I have to think this through for the future, because this is not what I'm envisioned. Do I hit that again? Kind of no choice. You know what? It's not what I envisioned. Damn it. Maybe I should have did it in the middle. You know what? I don't know where I'm gonna go with this. So right now, this out of the way first. Basically, that's what it looks like. It doesn't really matter. It's just for this one, it doesn't really matter. Now, so basically, what we're gonna do is gonna paint this whole thing. Paint this whole thing gold. I was hoping that would turn out better, that my mark, but I don't know. Maybe this will be one of a kind. I have an idea for something. So this is gonna. It's not what I envisioned. What is? This is gonna be all. I don't want to touch it with my face because this is like something totally different. Wish I had a brush. Then I'd just paint this in. But I don't have one. Because that's... I want my triangle there. That's kind of... I should have put it in the middle. Maybe in the future. Doesn't matter because this is the first one. I could always change it. Or maybe I just... Maybe I don't want that perfect. Maybe because I want it only for the painting part. But what am I doing? You'll know in a second. Well, maybe a couple minutes from now. It's not exactly. Need to really put that in there. Has to glimmer like gold. See? It's almost where I have it. Okay, the mark here is from my face. That's my triangle. Can't really see it on there, but that's there. It's good enough for now. Make sure that this is goldy as possible. What are you doing? What am I doing? History is what I'm doing. You know how you have physical gold? You know how you have physical gold and you might have a gram of gold or an ounce of gold or a kilo of gold. And the gold price is controlled by the gold standard price worldwide. Does that look good? Well, this, my friends, is my first kilo of gold. Now, this is not going to be controlled by a dollar per second. This is going to be controlled by the price of gold, a kilo. A kilo of gold today, I believe, is about $40,000 a kilo. So what I have here is a piece of art. It is going to be worth the exact art on canvas. And what object in the world could you put a price on that you could put a price on people could buy in the future? Canvas art. This, to me, is my piece of art, Joseph Charles Colin, a kilo of gold. And you're going to see more of these. Now, it's not going to be exact price a kilo of gold because if you actually have a kilo of gold at home right now, say sitting in your vault or in your bank or wherever it's sitting, well, that's worth for $40,000, say $40,000 a kilo. This one is $63 above whatever the gold price is today. The highest gold price today, say, is $40,000. This in the future, all my ones like this, is going to be $40,000. An exact relation, plus $63. So gold is at it where it is in the world. Mine's 63. This is $63 above that. So it's $40,063. $40,063 to buy this. Now, oh Chuck, because if I buy that and gold goes down to, let's say, $10,000 a kilo, what's yours worth? See, this is going to be unique because say this went up to $50,000 and it went as low as, just say, $30,000. You will have the right to sell this at any given time, say from now, say to a year from now. So how my price for this, and I had a lot of thought of this, how my price for this kilo of gold is going to be done is, say the price went from today, went down to $30,000. But you will have the right to sell this at the 40,000 mark as of today, so you will not lose your money. If it goes up, if you bought this today at $40,000, in the future, say it's got 2 years since this day, and it went up to $50,000 a kilo, then you will have the right at any given time from the upload date today till the end of time to sell it at the highest what you bought this for. So say it went as low as 30,000 and high as 50,000, then you can at any time sell it at that high price, 50,000. You will not lose your money. That's how I'm doing it. And you can't do that for gold. Gold, you cannot do that. But my gold, my piece of art, this gold bar, piece of art with my stamp on it, my face, that's my trademark, is 40, whatever the kilo of, whenever you're watching this in the future and you look at this piece of art, it is 40,000 times the one of whatever one of these are. So say I have 100 of these and you bought them all, then and it all went to, you bought them at $40,000 each and the gold price went up to $50,000. You could, even if it dropped down to $30,000, do you understand? You could still sell it at the top price, $50,000. So you never lose your money. Can you do that with gold? No. Can you do it with Chuck's gold? Yes, because it's a piece of art. And say you had 100 of these. I'm not finished yet. Say you had 100 of these. I want this really to be gold. This is a $40,000 piece of gold. And it's the first one. Every upload from now on, I'll probably have one of these bars of gold at today's price. I don't even know what today's price is. I think I looked and it was $40,000 a kilo. So this piece of art, and I don't want this sitting on your wall. I want this sitting somewhere on your desk, sitting on. This is not to be put on your wall. You could, but I'd like to have this, like, if you're smart, you'd have this in a vault. But I don't want my stuff in a vault. I want people to see it. So I don't know where this is going to go in the future. Crazy? It might be. A piece of art, $40,000 right off the bat. Nobody knows me. Nobody knows me in the world. Some people are knowing me, and some people who are watching this, and I know some galleries are watching because I know they are, and I know some collectors are watching, and they're just going to go, wow. I'm sure they're going to go, wow. You know, that's, I think it's done, guess. Actually, maybe I'll go like this. Oh, got some gold there. Gold flakes. You know what? I might be onto something there. Yeah. Might be. That's a good idea. Yeah, see that? I think you can. It's going to be heavily varnished back and forth about 4 times because I want to protect this. I wish this, it doesn't matter. This is the first one. Hopefully this might be better in the future. And if it doesn't, if this doesn't come out in the future, it doesn't matter. This is my stamp. This is a bar of gold. A kilo. Not a gram. Not an ounce. Not a pound. It's a kilo. It's a, I don't know. I'm Canadian. A kilo. Okay? A kilo. 40,000. 40,000 a kilo. So whoever owns this in the future, and you're anybody watching this video, from the artist to the person who bought this piece of art is controlled strictly by the whatever gold is at the moment. The lowest price to the highest price. They're allowed to sell it at the highest price. So tomorrow if it goes down to 39,000, somebody says, "Oh, I'm going to buy that for 30." No, they can sell it at the 40,000 mark. And they have the right to sell it at the price that this is at. So say somebody buys this for 20,000 because they just need money, I don't know, and say, "Oh, you have the right to sell this from the update, from doesn't matter how many owners, from the day of to the end of time, what gold is at." Say in the future, 200 years now, gold's 100,000 a kilo. This is 100,000 a kilo, and whoever owns this at the time. But do you understand? I'm sure you understand. So I don't know. I gotta sign this one. I guess this is gold bar number 1. Crazy? No. Genius. Because now you can have your money in this piece of art, or you can have it in a real thing. This isn't a bar of gold, but my art is good as gold. And my art in the future, it's going to be a long video. It's almost 20 minutes long. Somebody in the future is going to own this. I don't know who. This is number 1. Bar of gold. 1. Number 1. And then I'll put bracket 1 kilo gold. And then my signature. Good enough. Because this video tells you what it is. So everything's goldy because it's not it's all over the place. So basically that's my signature. If you need to verify it in the future, this is my number 1. Hopefully they get better. Oh, this is... I'm going to have to be really careful with this one because I know it's not going to dry easy. Just going to have to dry it for probably a couple weeks and then lacquer the crap out of it so it doesn't go anywhere. 1 kilo of gold painting. Make that clear. My Joseph Charles Colin View Modern Art painting. This piece of art is controlled by the gold index price worldwide, and add $63 to that, whatever that price is. So my art is always more expensive than gold. Thank you for watching Joseph Charles Colin View Modern Art. The first one.